Hey guys, so I have a bit of an announcement to make. Um, I don't know why I have to make it so dramatic. I mean, but so I've decided that like after my last tournament, I like, and maybe I'll break this rule, right? But I'm I've decided that I'm not going to play in another over the board tournament until unless I hit 2,300 online. Um, so why? Why do that to myself? Because I love tournaments, right? It's a number of things. Um, actually, and before I get back to that, I should also say either I hit 2,300 online or I get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So whichever comes first, if either ever happens, I'm planning to not play over the board again in a tournament capacity. Yeah, unless I either get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or I hit 2,300 online. So one of the reasons is because it's expensive, man. Like I spent so much money just going to the last tournament. It's really expensive to go to a tournament, at least where I am. Hotels alone just kill me. You know, I go to basically I go to Vancouver essentially. I go to Vancouver, which I'm sure a lot of you know that accommodation is extremely expensive. In my last tournament, I spent just on the hotel. I spent $700 just going to the hotel. That and then I have to do ferry and so travel and food and then tournament entry fee. It's easily $1,000 at least, right? So it's expensive. That's the first thing. The second thing, which is it's a close second, is in the last two tournaments I went to, I did very well. Like my over the board rating increased over 200 points between those two tournaments, and I got a FIDE rating, which is, in my opinion, a respectable FIDE rating of 1717. So I'm at my peak rating for both FIDE and CFC, which is the national rating system in Canada, and it felt good. And so basically I don't want to go to another tournament and get killed essentially. Um and like just have my rating drop. Now I don't play tournaments purely for rating, but I also just don't want to spend the money and just and perform not well. So it would kind of be nice to um, go to the next tournament and kind of be a little bit of a like a black sheep. Did I use that in the right context? I'm not sure, but like um, just people like even though I would just like to be able to have another good tournament essentially and increase my rating. That's at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I would like to go to another tournament and have another new personal best, or at a minimum keep my rating roughly where it is now, not let it drop too much. If it drops 10, 20 points, that's okay, but I don't want it to drop too much. um so the 2300 number is that's a pretty lofty goal. Now it doesn't matter any time control or any site. Now the easiest to achieve that would be Lead Chess Rapid, which is the highest where I had my highest rating before. Now my peak rating on Lead Chess Rapid before was like something like 2227 thereabouts. So within reason of being able to climb to 2300, but that was a while ago. That was like a year ago or so. And lately, I've hardly been playing any chess, and I feel like I've dropped 200 points in actual skill level over the past like 6 months to a year, especially over the past like 3 months because I've just been so busy with work. I haven't been studying much or at all, and I've just been playing like a few blitz games here like every day. but I'm not like I used to be, where I would really study and really practice hard. So I would like to kind of justify going to another tournament, and I would like to be at my strongest point ever before I return to another tournament again. I just don't think it's a good feeling to go to a tournament and then just not feel strong. And yeah, okay, I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point, but that's my announcement, right? So hopefully it doesn't, like, hopefully this does happen. Hopefully one day I do hit 2,300 online, or 1,000 subscribers. So the reason for the 1,000 subscribers, that's not like a threat or anything like, oh, I'm not going to play unless you guys subscribe. It's not that. It's really just like, it's a bit of a justification because, you know, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm closer to monetization. And at that point I might make like 6 cents per video. So it doesn't pay for my tournaments, but it would, at least in the back of my mind, give me some type of justification for going. Cause it's like, okay, if I post 6 videos, I'm going to make like 80 cents out of it. So it's like, you know, that pays for like half a drink or something, you know? Yeah. Okay. So that's the video. Let me know your thoughts. It's kind of a downer video in a way, right? It's kind of bad news. On the other hand, it's incentive to really try and work towards a new personal bests online again, because my reward is playing over the board. So yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. That's it for now. See you next time.